are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, good. It's a beautiful day. This is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's these few days the weather is good.
Yeah, the weather's super nice.
Yeah. So is it your first time here in Cambodia?
It is not my first time. I used to work for a nonprofit that did work in Cambodia, so I've been a couple of times,
Ah,
but like very brief visits.
okay.
Yeah.
Now you're pursuing your study at Harvard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and that's how I met Venerable Yate. Yeah.
So originally, where you from?
I was born in Korea.
Oh.
Have you been to Korea?
I just transit
Yeah.
to the US.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Where were you in the U.S.?
All over.
Yeah.
The Boston,
Yeah.
California, Florida, Georgia,
Yeah.
Alabama. I don't
Wow.
know.
Always to visit the Khmer Temple.
Yeah, and sometimes the universities.
Oh, the university.
I got a short scholarship at Troy University in Alabama.
Yes, yeah, I've heard of it. Oh, cool. What were you studying, like philosophy there?
Education.
Oh, education.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. Is that
Thank
for
you.
your master's?
Yeah,
or
master.
doctorate?
Yeah, master.
Wow. Is that your friend?
No. So this is a stupa.
Yeah.
The Buddha relic is inside at the top. Yeah. So we call it the triple gem stupa. We call it in Khmer Trai Ratana Chedai.
Yes.
I mean,
Can I record?
Yeah. So the stupa, four triple gems.
Yeah.
The top, the Buddha, the middle, the Dharma, and this floor is for monks
Yeah.
meditating.
Yeah. And it seems like there's a lot of nuns here as well.
Yeah, they have 150 nuns.
Wow. And how many monks live here?
200.
200.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
How long have you been at this temple?
More than 20 years?
More than 20 years.
Yes.
Wow. You don't look old enough to have been here for 20 years. Are you originally from Phnom Penh?
The province. Yeah. Kampong Cham.
Oh yeah, I see that on the map.
Yeah. So this is a Bodhi tree. We took it
Yes.
from Bodhigaya. You know Bodhigaya? So the Buddha, place where the Buddha got enlightened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you took it from there.
Yeah. And so, according to the story, he sit under the tree for 7 days after getting enlightenment. And then he thought it's long for him to sit, so he stand. But look at the tree, to the Bodhi tree, and thank you
Yeah.
very much for giving me the shadow for me to
Yeah.
practice meditation.
Yeah.
And then he stood for 7 days, and then he decided to walk, what we call a walking meditation. Another 7 days.
Wow.
Close to the Bodhi tree at Bodhi Gaya.
What types of meditation do you do here?
Usually breathing and loving kindness meditation and the virtue of the Buddha. We call it Puttakun. Yeah.
I heard that this temple, I have a friend who used to work at a school around here at Liger. And she told me that this temple is very popular during different festivals. A lot of people come to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to have younger people to come to the temple.
Yeah.
Usually the temple attract more older people too.
Yes.
That's why we try to find ways to get the younger people come
Yeah.
in.
How do you get the young people to come here?
Cleaning.
They are cleaning?
No, we
You
need
clean it,
we clean. We clean, we prepare the garden, we plant the trees.
So you make it beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, they can come and relax.
Yeah.
And we also have program, meditation program, and we do it in the late afternoon time where they can have time to come to participate.
Oh, I see. So the young people, the young lay people from the area will come. and
Yeah,
participate.
especially in the city. Then
Yeah.
they finish their work.
Yeah.
They come.
Yeah.
Especially on the holy day. I mean, the four days a month.
Uh-huh.
We usually have a meditation session, a chanting, a candle lighting, a parade,
Yeah.
activity like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's mostly older people that are here like regularly.
Yeah,
Most of the nuns are older.
yeah. Especially in the morning on the holy day. Yeah, morning it's time for older people come, but in the late afternoon and early evening, most young people come.
Yeah.
And the middle age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there specific programs for children here?
We have before COVID,
Uh-huh.
but not now. We didn't starting again yet.
Yeah. What were the programs you had for children?
A meditation program for children. We do it on Sunday every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We have some kind of sitting meditation, walking meditation game, mindful game.
Oh.
So let them put the glass of water on their head and okay, you need to walk and make sure that you don't drop the glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
They probably like that, right?
yeah. So we just let them try little small meditation.
Yeah, exactly. Just to get them introduced
Yeah.
to meditation.
So I think maybe you get familiar with the 5 monks up there. You know the story?
I would love for you to tell it to me.
I mean, after the 7 weeks of after 7 week enlightened, he got enlightened for 7 weeks, and then he decided to come to teach. He first hesitated to get out and teach people.
Yeah.
He thought people didn't. It's hard for them to understand because his teaching is, again, the mindset of the people.
Yeah.
But he thought there are some people still can understand his teaching. That's why he decided to come to his first 5 disciples. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite story of the Buddha?
Oh, there are so many. That is a place for chanting and meditation. And we tend to know that especially younger, small children want to come and play. So let them play.
Yeah, that's so nice. And how old is the youngest monk that you have that lives here?
12?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12, 13 something, yeah.
How about the oldest monk?
Oldest monk can be 70.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a hall for ceremony. The monk usually stay there, and this is a place for lay people, and this is a place for meditation.
Yeah.
So they sit on this square.
Yeah, the tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a meditation program in the main building, what we call vihara, and it's a regular meditation from 4 to 5:30, and on Sunday and Saturday and holiday we have 3 to 5 o'clock. I mean, we have a program.
And all of the monks attend that?
Not all, some and lay people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot of the lay people are women that come to the temple. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, that's true.
And why do you think that is, that most are women?
I need to do some research on that.
Difficult question. Yeah.
Most of the time, they in any ceremonies, there are more women than men. I don't know. Maybe women seems to they've encountered a lot of difficulties in life,
Yeah.
raising children, and finance, and everything at home.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes violent,
Yeah.
and they find ways to heal themselves earlier than men.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I can observe. And then Buddhism usually offer them the way to heal, to help them,
Yeah.
to alleviate them from somehow the mental suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel like maybe the women have a harder, some more problems
Yeah,
than the men.
yeah,
and
yeah.
They come here
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
little more often.
Yeah, and then they seem to reflect earlier. I mean,
Yeah.
how can I help myself?
Yeah. Maybe they're more thoughtful.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Care a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit more
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
life.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any specific program just for women then, or is it just
General.
general?
Yeah,
everyone?
yeah, 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 yeah. But we have a mindful Monday. We have a program outside the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the women more than almost 80%.
Yeah. So you have you have a program outside the
Yeah,
temple.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Every
Where is
Monday. It's located in close to Phnom Penh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. Before we have near Independent Monument,
Yeah.
and now we change the place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. And we consider to come back to the center so people can come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why did you study education in the US?
I mean, I took it here, so when I pursue my master's, I take the same.
So you studied education
Yeah.
here first, and then you
yeah,
studied it
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just learn how they operate education program at the university and education philosophy and something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did the degrees feel very different that you had the one that was your bachelor's and then your master's, or did they feel like kind of the same thread of education?
So you mean master program? My master program?
Yeah. Did you feel like you learned a lot? Was anything helpful for you?
Yeah. I think I learned from Buddhism. Basically, I've been a monk for a long time, so
Yeah.
we learn that most of the time it's about education, the monk's life.
Yeah.
So I participate in the teaching of small children at primary school, secondary school, high school, and then when I enrolled my master, I also assisted my main professor at the university,
Yeah.
university student, also teaching.
Yeah.
That's why I took education.
Yeah. Would you say that teaching is your greatest passion?
Yeah.
What do you like about teaching? Why do you think it's important?
Help them to find way to make their life happier.
Yeah.
And include the Buddhist teaching and some Western teaching we have learned.
Yeah, some science.
Yeah,
you
some
mean?
science, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, or sorry, Western science, I guess. Does that mean like mental health things? You know, like kind of. Is that what you mean by including some?
Yeah.
So you have like the Buddhist philosophy for like being happy, and then you also have some like Western science about mental health.
You're right.
Yeah.
Very helpful to include.
Yeah, to put them both together.
Put them together.
Yeah.
So young people, they believe in science and they also believe in Buddhism. So we find way to find common ground for them.
Yeah.
And it's scientific. I mean, Buddhism talks about the cause and effect. So science also talk about cause and
Yeah.
effect. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can mix.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So usually the student come to study here.
Okay.
Yeah, we prepare some table for them,
Yeah.
trees so they can come and learn, and small children come and play.
Yeah, that's so nice. It's
And
nice to have lots of like young people around.
yeah,
So feeling very fresh.
yeah. And they also help us clean the temple too.
Yeah.
We usually, you know, that it's pretty hard to convince people to clean.
Yeah. Yeah. People, I don't like cleaning that much either.
I
so-
mean, I mean, in terms of putting trust into
Oh, I see. Like literally.
rubbish bin,
Yeah.
even we cannot do that. I mean, we try very hard here
Yeah.
to teach them. But when we finish eating, put the rubbish into the
Yeah.
rubbish bin.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, this is like a good teaching for life. Do you like teaching children or do you like teaching adults? Like what is your favorite age group to work with?
I mean, teaching children is much harder than the adults.
Yeah, it's true. You have to keep them entertained.
Yeah. We used to teach meditation for children here. I cannot do that alone. I need an assistant teacher, I would say, and my co-teacher,
Yeah.
as a woman,
Yeah.
help and let them, I don't know, play game or whatever.
Yeah.
I just be part of it. I cannot handle the
Yeah. It's difficult to manage children.
Okay. So we can go there and take the zoo.
So you have a big online presence as well.
Yeah.
When did you start doing that?
I think maybe 6-7 years ago. Yeah.
And do you usually post on YouTube or Facebook Live, or like how do you reach people?
Facebook and YouTube mainly.
YouTube, yeah. Yeah. Why did you start doing that?
It's an easier way to reach out to young people.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it your idea or who got it started, I guess?
I think there's someone started even before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought I find maybe what should I say? A meaningful ways to reach out. We cannot use a traditional way to convince them to learn Buddhism. So
Yeah.
learn from them, study their behavior, their needs,
Yeah.
and I took a course in my program, adult learning. I learned a lot from that course. I think we as adults want to learn something that immediately receive the result.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can I touch their feeling and let them learn, let them change?
Yeah.
But in a shorter period of
Results.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they can feel the result
Yeah.
of that short period of time.
Yeah.
That's why my video is not that long. Just before it used to be 2 minutes, 3-4 minutes, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And are you doing your Dharma talks online? Is that what videos you're showing? Or do you show the ceremonies?
Oh,
What
mix.
things do you put
Yeah,
online?
mixing. Yeah. But mainly first time I need to write down the script
Yeah.
and edit it and then after record it and make it short, simple, concise, straightforward,
Yeah.
and daily problem.
Yeah.
The talking usually, yeah, we can write some story here, story there, but in the teaching the main teaching. I need to write it down
Yeah.
to make it short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 2, 3,
3
4
to 3 minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all people can.
Okay, you can take the shoe.
What do you think is one of the most difficult problems facing young Cambodian people today? What do you see that people have struggles with or they come to you with?
Social pressure. Social pressure. I don't have this. They have that.
Comparing?
Yeah. This. I cannot get that degree, or I have no means to pursue my dream.
Yeah.
Or my family is so poor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes domestic violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how does Buddhism, how do the teachings that you share, how do those help people when they have those types of problems?
First, try your best to face, to solve the problem. Second, accept the reality and move on.
Yeah.
Ah.
We're in Alabama,
Yeah.
Troy University. Are there other Cambodian people that you know there?
Oh, there's small Cambodian community in Alabama, but there's only one me monk at the university,
Yeah. Yeah.
the very southern part of the U.S.
Yeah.
The very first month at the university, I didn't
Really?
even understand their English.
Wow.
I mean, their accent.
accent.
Their accent, yeah.
Yeah, that must have been a huge adjustment. I'm sure many people had never met a monastic before. So.
Yeah. They feel strange to see monk walking.
Was that for 1 year?
Just half.
Half year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have been to the U.S. to visit other Cambodian communities?
Yeah.
Do they invite you there? What is the...
Yeah, they invite, and sometimes I just want to visit.
Yeah. What do you think of the Cambodian American temple?
Small.
Yeah, very so much smaller. Yes. Usually just like an old church that's been renovated or an old building renovated. Yeah, so it's small. What else do you think?
I appreciate their commitment to preserve the Cambodian culture,
Yeah.
the dancing,
Yeah.
the ceremonies, all
Yeah.
those stuff. We cannot even do that here. I mean, we thought, okay, somebody else will preserve the dancing, the everything,
Yeah.
the government, the Ministry of Culture.
Yeah. Somebody else will do that. Yeah, because they have to do everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just Buddhism. It's like
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
other
yeah.
parts of the culture.
You are right.
Yeah. So you admire.
Yeah.
part.
I just thought, oh, and here we didn't even taking care of that.
Yeah, it adds a lot.
They need to take care of that. Otherwise, no one will take care.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What do you think about what do you think about Buddhism with Cambodian communities in the U.S.? Do you notice any differences with how people practice?
Older people who are refugee,
Yeah.
they seem to have the same idea of Buddhism.
Yeah.
But for the next generation, second generation, it's pretty hard to bring them to the temple and to transfer the knowledge,
Yeah.
because the gap. Your older people, not many older people. I mean, some older people can talk in English,
Yeah.
but especially monks. Only small percent of monk I'm staying in the U.S. can really talk the Dharma,
Yeah.
teach the
Yeah.
younger. That is a big gap
Yeah.
that somehow not 100% disconnect the younger Cambodian generation, but somehow not so close.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a language barrier.
Language barrier, yeah.
Yeah.
That is what I observe.
Yeah. How does it make you feel when you see that?
I just ask, request monks there to somehow include some English teaching. I mean, Dhamma talk in
Yeah.
English
Yeah.
whenever the ceremony occurs, so younger people can understand what is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, they will lose interest.
Yeah.
They don't want to learn, and it's out of that for them if we don't connect them.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I think it's hard to imagine maybe what the future of Cambodian Buddhism is in the US
Yeah.
if things continue the way
Yeah.
they're going right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Because, right, maybe there's a language barrier.
Yeah.
Maybe people don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah, I met some parents there. They try hard to convince the children to come to the temple because they said they don't know what is going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what we call the Dhammachaka garden. You know that carving before you see that? Yeah. So this is just a small carving, the Buddha birth
Yep.
and enlightenment and first sermon
Yeah.
and the Parinibbana.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is a library. It's a new building, not finished yet. This is a school area.
This is beautiful.
The environment also can impact the learning ability.
Yeah.
That's why in Buddhism, one factor to be an intellectual person is to have good environment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think that's so true. Being outside, being able to do walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful trees. I think that's very true.
In the U.S., they have big garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not as lush as this. I think the tropical weather makes it nicer. You know, in Boston, it's really like dead in winter half the year. So.
I've been there in December.
Yes. Oh wow. Did you go out to Lowell?
Yeah, I've been there every time.
Oh, wow. Which temples do you visit in Lowell?
A Glory Buddhist
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because you have like
Friends.
former friends there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay people, I get to know them before and so on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that temple too?
Yeah, I do. I've been there.
Yeah, pretty close to the Khmer Cambodian community, so easily access.
Yeah.
And one more thing, the monks have a basic learning about Buddhism. The monk who resided there,
Yeah.
he learned Buddhist philosophy more here in Cambodia.
Yeah.
So he can somehow teach the lay people there
Yeah.
accordingly. I mean,
Yeah.
but still, I mean, small, not that big.
Yeah, definitely very small compared to this. Very, very small.
This is a monk garden. That's what we call it, the wisdom garden, because it's at the school area.
Yeah.
And in front of the temple, there's a big garden there, but it's for public. So monks are shy to show their face there. So we build this garden for them. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. Oh, and what are these buildings here?
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, monks' rooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they're built. You have a lot of construction going on, right? Like lots of new things. Yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. That is also a busy,
Yeah.
busy stuff for
Yeah.
monk.
It seems like you probably have lots of different jobs that you do in your one job.
I mean that's called a busyness.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of business. Yeah, is this what is your vision for the future of this temple? Do you have more buildings or things that you want to build? Different programs you want to offer? Like, where do you want to see this place in 10 years? What would make you happy?
The study program, we need to, I mean, strengthen the educational program here based on the Tripitaka, the teaching of the Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we focus more on that.
Yeah.
And the second part is to have a meditation program for larger amount of people to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be able to host more people.
Yeah. I mean, there's some. I know people. A lot of people face a lot of problem.
Yeah.
So usually they come to the temple to seek for advice of
Yeah.
what we can do for them. So, I mean, staying at the temple for a period of time is also helpful for them learning meditation. And we want to have that regular meditation program for general public.
Yeah. Do
And
you
to-
mean like an overnight program or like
Yeah.
just a day program?
No, an overnight program can be 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
And would that be free for the public?
Yeah.
Wow.
We were thinking of that. We can just do, I mean, not overnight program, just one day. I mean, Sunday, Saturday, or holy day, so we can have half day meditation program. But we don't have that 7 days program.
Yeah.
We need to have a lot of work to do on that.
Yeah.
We need to have where people can stay.
Yeah. Do you have places for people to stay right now?
We have one building, but not enough.
Yeah.
So many people come.
Yeah. Wow, it's really exciting that so many people are interested and, want to come and meditate.
Yeah.
Hello. So many dogs and cats.
Oh, so many.
Do you like the dogs and cats?
So. just nice to them, feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And taking care of maybe some, took them to the doctor. We have a monk taking care of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have a monk who is like an animal doctor?
Not an animal, the one who's just taking care of. I'll take them to the hospital.
Yeah.
They got sick now.
Oh, that's so nice. They have a beautiful home. So. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing the temple, or maybe like facing the monks in the institution? I guess, like, what is the thing that worries you the most?
Changing people's mind. Changing their mindset. It's pretty hard and takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Just for example, as an example, the monk, they are from rural area. They don't really learn much about sanitation, being nice,
Yeah.
and all those stuff. Building building the inner people to make them good is more challenging than the outside. Maybe the very first step for us to taking care of. So we need to teach them, to train them, to advise them every day in and day out.
Yeah.
To change their behavior, to change their mindset.
Yeah.
And we need to set an example for them. Don't throw the rubbish, our rubbish can.
Yeah.
And we go there, we tell them that is, one challenge.
Yeah.
That,
It's just changing people, how they think, how they behave.
yeah. That is the internal problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
The external problems, some of them, they thought that the monk have a magic power, can heal them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, no, I got sick, I go to hospital like you. we cannot.
Yeah, there's no magic. Yeah.
That is pretty hard. That is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
I try not to, what should I say? Use a bad word for all those wrong belief.
Yeah.
Some people use so bad word to. I said no, it's not effective. we cannot use that. We cannot do that way. So fine. I find I really try very hard to find the explanation that do not hurt them much.
Yeah.
And
diplomatic way to say
yeah,
it.
and but go to the heart, change their mindset,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the hardest thing.
Yeah.
I need to think of the word.
Yeah.
There are other challenges, the construction, and that is the second thing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of construction going on, so I bet that's a lot to manage.
Yeah. The internal one, the changing behavior of the monks.
Yeah.
In the external challenge, the changing of the mindset of the people.
Yeah.
Who have somehow maybe they don't really have a right belief of Buddhism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What brings you the most joy in your role as a monk here?
And here is a Tripitaka. You know that?
Yeah.
So this is the first level. We need to learn the discipline.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the story of the Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
The sermons, the diary of the Buddha, where he go, where he went, who he talked to, something like that.
Yeah.
The story. And the third one is the higher philosophy, the Buddhism. Yeah. So,
what made you want to be a monk?
So, being a monk, we have more time.
Yeah.
To learn and to cultivate the mind and the spirit, to develop virtues and wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever do any of your online programs in English like this? Do you have viewers in the Cambodian diaspora or outside of Cambodia that you try to do stuff for?
Not a regular program yet. There's some request to do that.
Yeah.
I try to find space and time to do that.
Limited time. Yeah, I'm sure you're very busy all the time.
So if you go to visit some other temples in Cambodia, you may see a lot of small stupa. Yeah, but we don't have it here. As we thought, we don't have enough space for that. And if we build that lot, no more space for
other things.
the other thing.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to do it nicely, to have a piece of land and then let the architect design and then make it as a garden.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess the Buddha, the temple.
Yeah.
And if you go to visit Myanmar, you may see different situation.
Yeah.
So the temple is a resident of monks. They don't have that kind of thing in the temple. The stupa is outside the temple. Okay, I think we can go in a little bit. I'm sorry again.
It's about the Cambodian Americans in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I asked you if you've been there.
Yeah, there's also a problem back in Lowell, the disconnection between young and
Yeah.
old, the gap.
Yeah.
And I usually went there and I said, we need to have education, I mean English Dharma talk, otherwise we cannot reach to the younger
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Do you think there are monks there that can do that?
Not many, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is a big problem in the Cambodian American community, but also in other Asian American communities. Maybe the leadership of a temple or a religious space in general isn't able to connect with the young people because of sometimes a language.
Yeah. But I observed the Sri Lankan monk. They did pretty good job.
Yeah.
Usually, if they perform the right ritual, but they do it in English.
Uh-huh.
It's good for younger people. They understand
Yeah.
what is going on.
Yeah.
I just thought, can we do that? But pretty hard for older people. They don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah, totally. Because then you lose something too. Yeah, it's kind of a hard decision to make, I think.
Okay. You have any more questions? You feel free to ask if you want to.
Yeah, thank you. You've answered so many of my questions already. I really appreciate it.
I thought you've been to Battambang
Yes.
with Venerable Hat Sing Hai, is that right?
Yes, I went to Yeah, it was very beautiful. The center there was also very
Usually, I give a book as a gift for people come to the temple. They usually come to the temple with some offerings, and as a monk, we need to give them back. But we don't have anything to give but the book.
Yeah.
So let them. I don't write a big book. I thought it's pretty hard to convince them to read.
Yeah.
So I decided to write smaller.
Oh, interesting. What did you write in the book?
It's about the food of the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the title of the
It's
book.
called The Food of the Mind.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's just quotes, just reminding phrases.
Yeah.
Just let them read and relax. I don't know.
Yeah.
I learned. I mean, I do it on Facebook. I post it piece by piece
Yeah.
every day, and then I collect it back and make it as a book. This is also an English version of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I will give it to you.
Thank you.
So let the sorrow fly away. Everything is impermanent. Don't hold it on.
Beautiful.
So there is one law in Buddhism called the law of impermanence. Even your sorrows, your suffering, your problem is also under the impermanent law.
Yeah.
So let them go.
Yeah.
I just make a joke with people when I talk to them. I ask them, have you ever watched a movie called Frozen? And we're not movie, a cartoon.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen the cartoon for Frozen? There's a song inside that cartoon called Let It Go.
And that's the advice you give
Yeah.
to the Buddhist movie.
Yeah. So, no matter how big the problem, no matter how hard the situation is, it's going to be gone. I mean, you. I don't say that ignore it or don't face it. Face it so, and then it's gone.
Can't last forever.
Yeah. I met when I went to Bali in Indonesia. There's one American man approached me. He saw me smiling.
Yeah.
Hi, why are you so happy? And I said, you know what? My brain does not work well. I easily forget bad things.
Me too. It's hard to hold on to it.
Sometimes it's also pretty hard to forget.
Do you interact with a lot of foreigners that come here?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
Some Asian, some Europe, some American.
yeah. What do foreigners usually want to know or ask you?
If there's a program of a homestay, we have a homestay for foreigners,
Uh-huh.
and there's one organization usually send some American students to
Really?
to have a 1 week homestay. I mean, not homestay, temple stay.
Oh, at this temple?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And maybe 2 weeks, and then we have we have more discussion.
Yeah.
When they come, but for some they just come to maybe some talks.
Yeah.
There's some businessmen in Phnom Penh. Then when they feel stressed, they came to the temple.
Yeah.
Just relax, have some small conversation with monks, and
Yeah.
you go back. Yeah, something like that. Or maybe Korean, maybe Malaysian,
Yeah.
man or woman, Singaporean. Yesterday, the Singaporean family come to visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a visit, just a small talk like that.
Yeah.
And some decided to become a monk. An American man, student, he's black, and then he came and he faced some problem out there, and he came here and he decided to be a monk, and then
Uh-huh.
he feel happy and he went to visit India
Wow.
with monk clothes.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so I can give you some in English, but maybe I made some mistakes. Not my word, the Buddha's word, but there's some mistake out there.
Oh no, I'm sure it's wonderful.
Yeah, then this is a gift for you. This is my version. I know you cannot read that. And then in the English version, I give you 4.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. They're beautiful. Why did you decide to do an English version?
There are young people who know English more than Khmer. I mean, Cambodian young people.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So, okay. I decided to print it out in English version.
Wow.
That is a Glory Buddhist Temple devotee support printed in that.
Oh, the one in Lowell?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so funny. I'll have to take this there.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
I usually print that side book. I mean, it's not that. Yeah, it's they spend only 20 minutes to finish the reading.
Yeah.
So I
That's-
think it's
that's good.
Yeah. The younger people, they seems to. I mean, it's pretty hard to find fun to print the book.
Yeah.
And if I give them and they don't read, it's a waste of money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's why I try to find way. Okay, not that long.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's very cool. I'm curious, is the money for this temple, does it come from one main donor? or are there lots of different people that
A lot of
give
different
to?
people, general public.
Yeah,
They're here and there.
yeah. Is it difficult to raise all of the money that you need to, or are people pretty devoted?
The more you find, the harder you get.
What do you mean?
So we plan it. Maybe make some announcement. And there are some people interested in
Yeah.
in that project, and then they come.
Yeah.
As a library, I asked these architects to design it and then keep it there.
Yeah.
And then somebody come and say, "You have any project?" And then, okay, this is a project.
Yeah, you're like, we do actually.
This is like a road
Yeah.
building. We make a project. We don't have money. And some people, the devotee come to the temple. You have any project we can can help us? Here's the project. And some they can just offer small support. Also, we also
Yeah.
receive that.
Everything is welcome.
Yeah. But if you feel, oh, how can I get the fund? Let's do it. You will find harder. I mean, it's harder to get it when you feel that.
Yeah. You
Right.
have to maintain relax. Yeah.
And we don't do business, so let someone who are willing to do the meritorious deed, the good deed,
Yeah.
let them take that merit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to the temple. Thank you.